Hello and welcome to Egg Station Zone, the final showdown of Sonic 4. Next, I think we see a lot in Dimps games actually, is that they have always had their finale set in space. Or most of the time. Sonic Advance 1, 2, 3, Sonic Rush. But actually, I don't think it was set in space in Sonic Rush. They went to space and they fell down. Oh, so, yeah. I gotta give them some credit. Because I keep saying they keep having the finale of Sonic games set in space. You know, you could have them set at the centre of the Earth, or on a high mountain, or at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, and I think Sonic Unleashed did have their finale set at the centre of the Earth, but... yeah, you know what, let's revisit that location a couple more times. We don't always have to go into space. Now, let's have some more variety in our finales. Well, I was saying that I think Lost World had their finale in a volcano, so... actually, yeah, I'll take that back. I think the Sonic series has started to realise that they don't always have to go into space. But speaking of which, if this boss looks familiar, it's the Death Egg Robot from Sonic 2. Lovingly recreated here for Sonic 4. Yeah. And again, you can't homing attack into him, because this game decided to leave out the homing attack. So, yeah, you have to rely on skill and timing, per se. Now, if you are good enough, you can hit him while he's walking, but you can sort of see here I'm doing this sort of safer technique, where I hit him as he falls down and then just runs off as he attacks. Yeah, I know it's the sort of soft way out, but it's quite difficult, and I sort of have to... you know, this game requires skill, so I have to be careful. I can't just homing attack to put my way through it. But look on the bright side, at least he doesn't electrify himself for a pointless gimmick. And yeah, this boss has been recreated quite a few times. It was actually recreated within the classic series in Sonic 3 and Knuckles in a bigger, more deadlier form. He appeared a couple times in the Sonic Advance series. He was again recreated in Sonic Generations after this game. So yeah, he's a fan favourite. Probably got something to do with the fact that Sonic 2 was a ridiculously high seller for I think it's the most high... yeah, I'm getting confused now, but I know Sonic 2 was the biggest selling Sonic game ever, out of all of them. That might have changed, but I think that's still the case. Which does explain why Sonic 4 here does borrow so much from Sonic 2. And, yeah, Sonic runs out of the spaceship. And I do like the fact that they give us an explanation as to how Sonic lands on the Earth safely. They don't just cut to the ending, because that would be a bit of a cop-out. And, Tails uses a plane in this version. I thought Sonic 4 had like a rocket or something. My mistake. Of course, you're going to get sort of the crap ending here because I didn't bother to collect all the 7 Chaos Emeralds, but... yeah, who cares? And this does bring to a close Sonic 4, Episode 1. You know, it's a very loyal love letter to Sonic 1 and 2. It recreates a lot of the zones, a lot of the graphics, a lot of the moves, a lot of the physics. It's really a true testament to the series. Well, I can't help feeling they did something a little wrong here. Like, they recreated the classic zones. I would have liked to have seen the classic Sonic gameplay in new areas. Not the other way around. And we have these names here. Yes, they are names. Jun Senoi, yep, he's been a long-standing contributor to Sonic music over the years. I'm glad they got him for Sonic 4. And, you know, I'm really glad they got the music right in this game. I mean, it sounds just like the classic series. I mean, I'd like to be honest with you. I wouldn't have minded if they had actually used live modern instruments to create music. You know, it's either have music that sounds like the classic Mega Drive system, or have modern, up-to-date music with live instruments. You know, I'm so glad we didn't end up with some sort of weird synth imitation. that would have sounded like dying cats. Or ducks, in some case. Sega Corporation. Product test. Oh good, so I'll remember all your guys' names. CEO of America, and that seems to be a constant struggle with the Sonic franchise. A constant struggle between East and West. Look at now Sonic Boom, that's clearly made directly for the Western market. Not sure, it's not even being released in Japan, so I wonder how that will go. Overall, Sonic 4, yeah, a bit average, really. It really should have did more of its own kind, more of its own thing, to be honest. I guess episode 2 was an improvement, but episode 2 just introduced different problems, like bosses which outstay their welcome. The fact that you can't play as Tails in single player. I haven't really touched Sonic 4 episode 2 in a while, to be honest. And I only played Sonic 1 here because that was just something I wanted to do. To show this off. And here it is. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this game, my playthrough, and join me again next time.